find him at his palace. Past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you. And he'll listen to me.
Look! The Sky Clan's banner.
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all 3 clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
What's going on?
Not all Tanakh can stomach the idea of parley with the Khaja, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No, the other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
The Karja have opened the gates.
Oh no, es arena sin textura.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tanakh!
Regala. Chief Akaro's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Karja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Akaro has betrayed us! The embassy is proof! And all of you marshals are his accomplices! For this, I condemn you to death!
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
Ella es la Aloy del este, o del oeste.
Lancers! Form up!
Es la Aloy del oeste, solo que con su aliado ya listo.
They're riding machines. Where'd they learn to do that? Vashav, come with us now, or not at all.
Archers! Light them up! Get to cover! Archers! Keep them back!
Ah, porque vinieron poquitos, pues. Clásico.
Left flank! To the Karja! Run them down!
Pues está buena la música, digna de los Three Corazon.
They're not gonna make it.
Open the gates! Open the gates! Open the gates!
Ne-
Karja! Stand Fire on Will! I don't have a shot!
Got him. Oh no. ¿Se va a pegar un Boromir? No. Oh.
What happened? Can you see?
It's just us now. Hey! Calm down and fight fair!
Lancers! Take the center!
Get ready!
Vamos a una batalla con palmas, boy. Yeah.
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge!
No puedo trepar.
We found her! This is it!
Fight's not over.
No way.
I need to get back in the fight.
Hay que ir contra los otros. Yo pensé que podían ir por su líder.
Line on her now! I'm coming in!
Hut! Fallen! Hut!
No, no puedo. No puedo. No puedo pedirle de vuelta.
Finish her from range! She's hurt! I've waited for this!
Oh, no me dejan. Por la suerte. No. Survive. Le pone. Oh. Died like a legend though.
It's you and me now, Varl.
We've survived worse!
La verdad es que sí.
Firing!
Esto es más fácil porque el blanco es más amplio. What? Wow. Ese lagazo combinado con la otra cuestión fue un poco hardcore. Ok. Ok. Llegó la hora, ¿sabes? Llegó la hora. Yeah, boy.
You outlanders! I'll skin you both! Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
Tenéis testigo. Va a haber un Witness me.
Granted.
Tenía que ser el rojito. ¿Qué onda según Jeff Hardy? Ok, tiene escudo. Oh, me gusta tu espada, me gustaría tener una.
I've never seen a shield like that. Better scan it. I can break through his shield if I damage it enough. Gotta get through that shield.
Para eso esto.
That's my chance. Shield regenerated.
No. ¿Puedo hacer eso? No tenía idea.
The break is gone. Shield's gone. He's vulnerable.
Me gusta su tatuaje.
You're not stopping me.
Ok.
He's exposed. I've got to break that shield.
Got him. Gruda. ¿El queso gruda?
Your turn. Come down here and face me.
No! It was an
Corta.
honorable challenge. You've earned your light. Comrades,
Se ve terrible cool esta loca.
mark this day. Today you have decimated the marshals, slaughtered the Karja. So begins our war on Ikama.
Get him to the camp. Now.
with Aaron. For now.
Que ya cacho que no.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
I got you.
Ooh.
It's salvage time, boys.
Pasa el escudo, basurero.
Don't think it can take a hit. I should be able to use it to glide.
Yeah, son.
Aloy. We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tanakh have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The marshals weren't expecting Regala to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. Nozar, Wadis, Vishav.
Ahora tú eres el que está al mando.
What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tanakh's territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tanakh's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tanakh's territory?
All that out there, that's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regala ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north, with all those machines they were riding. They must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. There were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know, but it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Karja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them, see if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a
Si
Talmud
Olven
somewhere nearby?
hizo trato con los rebeldes, he's fucking
There's
dead.
that one, over there, near the Utaru border. But why?
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
Okay. Tell me everything.
Fashav called Regala a rival. Someone that Tanakh chief should have killed.
Yeah, I reckon he should have. She's obviously a huge threat. Her attack was coordinated and precise. Until you got in her way. That is.
They knew the lay of the land. And they knew Fashav was going to be handed over at the embassy. If the Tanakh weren't expecting her, she must have spent months gathering an army in secret.
They had to have made camp nearby.
Shadow of War.
Somewhere they could lie low until the perfect moment to strike.
About Fashav.
The man was taken captive by the Tanakh. Survived for years out in the west, only to die just short of the Sundom. It's a cruel end for a good soldier.
No.
There was more he wanted to do. He spoke of advocating for lasting peace between the Karja and Tanakh.
Too late for that now.
What will happen to him?
His body will be carried back to Meridian. As a cousin of the Sun King, he will be accorded official rights, buried with honor. No soldier could ask for more.
It's too bad about Nazar and Wadis.
At least Nozar went down fighting. As for the Sun Priest, well, no one deserves to go out that way.
Es verdad.
I'll make sure they're given proper funeral rites. It's the least I can do.
Do you think the Karja will take action against Regala? Seems like you'd have common ground with the Tenakth.
An expedition of the Karja army into the west could be taken as the start of another invasion. Sun King Avad won't risk it. That said, we can't allow ourselves to be caught unaware by an attack like that again.
Makes sense.
You said the Tenakth lands are far to the west. What can I expect to find between here and there?
Well, as I mentioned, you've got a stretch of wilderness known as No Man's Land, and then new Taru farmlands. Past that are the Tenakth. Their territory is split into 3 clans: Desert, Lowland, and Sky.
Right. I saw their banners at the embassy.
The Desert clan is closest. Ooh, vicious lot. Where everyone else sees an inhospitable wasteland, they see a challenge to dominate. Somewhere beyond the desert is the tribe's capital and the territories of the other 2 clans.
You don't sound certain.
I've only heard the stories.
Tienes
During the
sentido.
Red Raids, the Karja army tried to push into Tenakth territory, but the united clans rose up against them, forced them all the way back to the Daunt.
So no one except the Tenakth really know what's beyond the desert.
Maybe the scholars do, back in Meridian. All those scrolls have to be filled with something, right?
You mentioned the Utaru tribe. Their lands are between here and the Tenakth further west?
That's right. Plainsong is their home. They're a peaceful bunch, at least compared to the Tenakth. More taken to farming than fighting.
No agradan.
It's hard to imagine a bunch of farmers surviving in the Forbidden West.
Make no mistake, they have a fierceness all their own. When the Karja were pushed back during the Red Raids, their warriors chased ours through the burning fields of Plainsong. The Sun King has made several overtures of peace to them as well, but so far, they've declined.
Es que ¿qué
If they're so
necesitan? Pues si
peaceful,
tienen
why
granja.
decline?
Porque ya tienen lo que quieren, pues. ¿Qué más
I
necesitan?
heard they have their own troubles to deal with. Something about a food shortage. You'd think that'd make them open to trade,
Claro,
but no. They just want to be left alone.
Lunes ven el peligro muy hardcore.
This area is no man's land.
That it is. The Tenakth used to attack anyone past Barren Light on sight, but after Avad overthrew the Mad Sun King, he reached out to the other tribes to offer reconciliation. The Tenakth agreed to a neutral border zone as part of the peace talks. Karja and Asuram have been striking out into the area ever since.
Now, it seems like Regala and her rebel army have moved in.
Well, I'd never call No Man's Land safe, even in the best of times. The ancient ruins of the southwest are a testament to that. Remnants of some forgotten war.
You said there were others who went out when the gates were open before. Like who?
Well, in addition to the salvagers that just went through, there were a couple of other parties of Asuran delvers. Even saw 2 Karja scholars trekking southwest with an Asuran crew. Not sure if they're exceptionally brave or just foolhardy.
Okay. There we go.
I need to be on my way.
Then I wish you luck. The gates will always be open to you should you wish to return. And don't worry about your friends. We'll get them patched up.
I appreciate it.
Sun watch over you, Aloy. I hope you find what you're looking for.
It's time. Oh no.
Save the extra stuff for later.
¿Cómo? Bueno, probablemente bien después voy a cachar que onda. Ok.
So,
Ah, ¿verdad que puedo planear? Exacto. ¡Cara! Estamos.
Time to arrive.
Nice. Volvemos con Horizon Forbidden West. He explorado un poco más. No mucho, pero he explorado. Conseguí la ropa que quería. La encontré en un campamento bandido, que fue el primer campamento que hice. Y de hecho, en ese primer campamento encontré el socavón del otro lado de la mina. ¿No se acuerdan? Cuando estuvimos viendo la cuestión de Oldwood. Y cachamos que estaba explotando la mina. Y por ahí se supone que entraron los colmillos, creo que se llaman. Los bristlebacks. Y ahora que sé eso, estoy volviendo a la cuestión para decirle. Y encontré mi ropita del otro juego. Este es el que más me gusta. Se te re cool. Otra cosa. Cuando estuve haciendo, les digo al tiro. Este es el otro lado de la mina. Este fue el primer campamento que encontré. No. Este fue el primer campamento que encontré. Y aquí está el hoyo, que hizo un socavón en las cuestiones. Y esto es de acá. Ahí donde está la mina. ¿Cachai? Y el tema es lo siguiente. Después de eso dije, ya voy a hacer la otra. La cuestión de acá. Vine para acá. Y resulta que encontré un mensaje de la mala esta. Regala una cosa así. Y encontré un hipopótamo, son terrible brigio. ¿Cómo se llama esto? Y había un mensaje de regala que está aliado al parecer con otra loca que no conocemos. Pero yo tengo mis teorías por los trailers. ¿Y cómo se llama esto? Y dijo que alguien le estaba pasando la máquina y toda la cuestión. Entonces ¿cachai? Pero por ahora lo que prima es que vayamos a terminar esta misión que empezamos hace rato. Bueno.
How are the refugees doing?
Sí, veamos qué onda. Eso es bueno.
Good thinking, giving them that Stormbird heart.
I'm glad it helped. I hope they can get back on their feet.
I'll keep checking up on them.
Then they'll be just fine. Has Tolland been giving the refugees any trouble?
Nah, he's still nursing his pride over at his shop. I've seen Karja fuss pots made of tougher stuff than that brittle bolt. Anyway, he knows if he messes with the Shadow Karja, he messes with me.
So the bristlebacks and the Daunt.
You're a pig. Blasted things, those bristlebacks. They just showed up one day, rampaging around the valley like they exploded out of a forge. Lost some good people. But bless the bellows, you cleared them out and got this place working again. That put a dent in Olvin's plans. Now, if only there was some way to smash them all together and run them out of town.
And there is.
How could bristlebacks and the Daunt help Olvin?
Concession decree. Olvin has he's hoping to dig up until the concession. This is just his latest. He's been trying to run
about that.
Fading forge. Are you sure?
Yeah. All his black bristle.
Well, I'll bet them.
Yeah.
Well,
Interesante. ¿Dónde está el cabro? Ahí está. Vamos a contarle la firme.
So, you've returned from the west. Any luck?
The bristlebacks were being penned by Tanakh rebels on the other side of the mountains. Olvin's explosives opened up a sinkhole, dropping them into the tunnels.
Which they followed to the mine and out into the Daunt.
Right. Aside from the rebels, if anyone is to blame for the bristlebacks, it's Olvin.
Radiant beams of the sun. And all this time he was pointing the finger at us.
Calma, jato.
Bring Olvin here. Petra, too.
Va a poner a Petra como líder. Bueno, no estás como testigo.
Summoned like a blasted ale witch. You You best be meaning to put pen to parchment. What? Why is she here?
I live here too, lugnut. So what's this about?
Thanks to the Savior, the sun has shown the truth on the bristleback incursion. Tanakh rebels were keeping pens of machines on the other side of the mountains. A sinkhole swallowed them, releasing them into the underground tunnels that led east and out into the Daunt.
So it was an accident. But let us not forget that it was the Karja.
I'm not done. The sinkhole only formed due to your unauthorized blasting in the southern mine, Ulvund. You are responsible for the machine rampage, the workers we lost, the destruction the bristlebacks caused. All of it.
My dear magistrate, has your precious son baked your senses? I would never give such an order without first consulting you.
Evidence says otherwise. Aloy found the shipping manifest in the mine. You skirted the laws of the Sundom, Ulvund. All for a few extra shards.
And you almost drowned your other miners. And sent that oversized tool over there to intimidate a bunch of refugees.
Testigo.
I demand an official investigation. I won't be the victim of some Karja scheme.
Certainly. We'll conduct a thorough inquest into everything. The bristlebacks, the mine, the refugees. Every business deal you ever put your name to.
Well, that's not necessary, is it? What if I just return to the claim?
Well, that would save the crown the cost.
Of course. I'll be on my way as soon as I wrap up some previous commitments, tie up some loose ends. After all, the welfare of Chainscrape's people in a transition like
Nope,
this...
you're leaving right now. Chainscrape will be just fine.
You think she can run this scorched-out forged dump? Ha! Knock yourself out.
Get out.
Oh, don't want you, don't need
Mud looks good on you, Ulvund.
Tienes que tener cuidado con ese tipo de cosas cuando lo haces tropezar y toda la cuestión. Es como se hacen la Riot.
Thank you for that, Aloy.
Oh, you're coming.
Here, please accept this token of gratitude. You've done the Sundom and my sanity a great service. And I believe we have some matters to discuss.
Guess we do. Not the most pleasant boots to fill, but I'll wear them. All thanks to you, Flame Hair.
Okay. Chainscrape will be better off with Petra.
Campeona en hora. Pero eso es ropa, ¿no? Yes, it is. Nah, este terrible bueno, loco. Ya, pero otra cosa. Ahora, secundaria a la cuestión de eclipse. Voy a ir a la cuestión de eclipse, pero primero vamos a ir acá, a donde están los ¿cómo se llama esto? No, pues sí. Tengo aquí al lado una cuestión. ¿Dónde vamos a ir? Donde los ¿cómo se llama esto? Y así los aldeanos, pero los agrícolas, los agricultores. ¿Por qué? Porque vi un video, o sea, no estaba viendo videos, simplemente busqué por un indicio de dónde puedo hacer los tintes para la ropa. Y fue como, aquí hay un símbolo de interrogación en este lugar, que el primer pueblo. Y que como, ok, ya no necesito que me hagáis ni una cuestión más, ya sé dónde está, sé dónde son el mapa, nos vemos, chao. Ni siquiera vi si es misión o algo. Pero vamos a ir para acá porque eventualmente igual iba a venir. Pero no solo es mejor que aparezca en cámara, sino que al mismo tiempo es mejor que, que aparezca, ¿cómo se llama esto? En cámara la cuestión de los tintes, porque quiero hacer lo de los tintes. No sé cómo funciona este juego, quiero probar, en una de esas no es tan interesante, pero en una de esas, al igual que todas las otras cosas que han estado pasando en este juego, es hermoso. ¿Cachai? Acá, ¿no? Me recuerda a... ¿Cómo se llama esta cuestión? Me recuerda a Meridian. Ya vámonos. Loco, el hipopótamo estaba terrible denso, loco. Me mataron como 2 o 3 veces antes de poder contarla. ¿Estará peleando con un aldeano o algo así? Yo, viven los satélites. Es interesante que aquí haya sido brígido, porque es una área agrícola. ¿Cuál es máquina? ¿Es un trike? No. Yeah, hay trike. Loco.
Stranger, let's go around the field.
Really dismount outside.
You'll want to talk to me if you plan on surviving out here.
Okay. O sea, quiero hablar con el de los tintes, pero...
Keep your guard up if you're heading southwest of Plainsong. We've had reports of Tanact rebels in the area. Our scouts are still recovering from their wounds.
I'll keep that in mind.
Ah, dan información, ¿no?
Sounds like the Utaru could use some backup against Tanac rebels.
Sí, genial. Pero era por acá, ¿no? Sí, pero este.
May the land bloom in your... If you want to improve your next hunt, let's trade.
Oh, I'm gonna trade. No al tiro porque no tengo mucha plata, porque he estado mejorando caleta la arma y cuestiones. Pero... más boy. Salgan de aquí, pues, cabros chicos.
Nature's bounty stitched into the perfect wear.
You're a Nora, aren't you? Haven't seen one since I visited Hunter's Gathering.
Didn't think the Utaru traveled that far east.
I did it for my dyes. I like to see how different tribes use roots and plants to make new colors. It's amazing how the right hue can make armor express so much more than its mere function. I have some samples, if you're interested.
I am. No way. Okay. ¿Por qué solo hay uno? Quiero ver. Sorry. Que me rojito y que hago. Oh, oh no. Ok. Oh, Jesus. Ya, estoy entre estos dos. Ah, lo voy cambiando ya, espérate. Ya, veamos el de abajo. Porque este no es rojito completo, a ver.
It's nothing compared to the Tanakh dyers. They may not be the friendliest of tribes, but if you bring their dyers plants or samples, they might show you their skills.
No sé, mal, como que me cambió ciertas cosas, no. Pero no tanto. Yes. Ahora. Oh yes, son. Oh. Déjame salir a la luz pa. Yo. Ya déjame ver si tenéis más colores para la otra ropa.